Pay-per-click advertising on Amazon can be a pain in your freaking butt. I know this, I've done it, it sucks. There's 1.5 million videos on YouTube about this. They're like, optimize it this way, optimize it this way. None of that works, and some of it doesn't work product to product. So we're gonna show you the definitive guide, how to optimize PPC no matter what your product is. Stick with us, this is gonna change your life.
Let's get to it. Welcome to KT9. I still really want a sound effect machine. We're going to get one day that does that sound effect exactly. Yeah. Listen, we love you guys. Thanks for being here. Yep. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for all that stuff. But we want to get into this. So
let's get into it.
Here's the deal. We get a lot of questions every day, and a lot of those questions revolve around PPC.
Yep.
How to optimize it. When should you start it? What should you do? What is it? How does it work?
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. It keeps going, right? Here's the deal. I'm going to give you the definitive answer on how to optimize PPC right here, right now, if you're here within the next 10 seconds.
Wow.
There is no answer.
Oh, no.
The answer is that to optimize PPC, there is no cookie cutter answer. There is there's nothing that I can say right now that if you did this to all of your PPC campaigns for all of your products, it would work and it would work well.
Yep.
I can't do it. It's impossible because it ranges from product to product. It ranges from campaign to campaign. It ranges from keyword to keyword. All of it matters.
Yep.
And so, Kel, what did we put together?
So we put together a list of all the things you would theoretically have to do every single day in order to have perfectly profitable campaigns, right? So we're going to go through this list. And as you're going through this list, you're probably going to be thinking, there has to be a better way, which is exactly what we want you to think. So we're going to make you wait till the end because I promise you there is a solution to this at the bottom of this video. So you're going to have to wait. I'm sorry about it. So we're going to start with number 1, all the things that you have to do day to day for PPC.
Number 1, pause/negate bad keywords. Now, Kel, just don't go through the whole thing, but explain to the people what a bad keyword is.
Okay. A bad keyword is something that costs you a ton of money.
Bad keywords cost you money. So listen, if you make your campaign, whether it's auto or whether you do it manually, through seller tools or viral launch product or keyword research, whatever you do it through, if there is a keyword that is costing you money, the reason that keywords cost you money is because people click on them, but then they don't buy anything.
That's right.
Okay? So if you are getting clicks but you aren't converting, that makes it a bad keyword. And this can...
And you got to cut it at the neck.
...be for 100 million different reasons. But pause it, delete that keyword, get rid of it because it's not helping you. All it's doing is costing you money. Kale. What is number 2?
Number 2 is you got to increase your bids on good keywords. So if you guys haven't done PPC, you're not that advanced, you don't know what I'm talking about. Basically, you bid a certain amount of dollars per click on each keyword. So the keyword baby towel has a different price than the keyword baby hooded towel. You know what I'm saying? So say one of them is better than the other. You want to spend more money. You want to increase your bid on that keyword that is better, that is converting better for your product. So you have to go in manually every single day and increase the bids on the ones that are good.
And the next step, number 3, which is the opposite of what you just said, is decrease the bid on bad keywords. So we already talked about how for really bad keywords, they're just costing you a ton of money, just cut them off. If you have a keyword that's cost you some money, but you're still getting some sales from it, you're still moving, decrease your bid. Right? Decrease your bid because what you want to do is you still want to leave that keyword in there. You still want to give people the opportunity to click on that keyword depending on what the keyword is, but you can decrease your bid so hopefully that will stop costing you as much money.
Yeah, that's just for like average keywords. It's not the ones that are so bad that you have to cut them at the neck. It's for average ones that you just decrease the bid on. So the next one, after that, after you do all that every single day for hundreds of different keywords, which is a pain in the butt, after that you have to take keywords from an automatic campaign. So this is a campaign that's running all by itself. You have to take the good ones and you have to put it in a manual campaign. Why do we do that, Taylor?
We put it in manual campaign because we have a little bit more control over it, right? We have a little bit more control over it because we get to choose what keywords are going into that.
Exactly.
We can choose
and you can pay more.
Phrase, exact. You can pay more for it. You can change things. You can do different things. And it just gives you some more control over it when you move it to
exactly. So in order to do that manually, you have to pull a data sheet from Amazon. You have to dig through all this data in a really messy Excel sheet. You have to figure out which ones to put in the manual campaign. That's what you got to do if you do it manually.
Right. Number 5.
Yep. Number 5 is targeting improvements. So what this is it's actually less complicated than it sounds, but it's starting off with a big broad keyword, and you're moving it to a phrase match campaign, and you're moving it to an exact match campaign based on how well it's converting. So if you move it to an exact match campaign, you get to pay less per click, and it gets more precise, more exact on which keyword you're targeting.
Right.
Pretty simple.
Target those improvements, right?
Yep.
And listen, this is the last step. This is the last step for optimizing PPC, okay? The last step is it needs to be optimized based on what your profit margin is.
Yes.
If your profit margin is 80%, you got a lot more room to work with your average, with your ACOS, which is average cost of sale.
Yeah.
If your profit margin is 15%, you got to do a whole lot more optimizing, spend a whole lot more time, put in a whole lot more work to make sure that you can get that ACOS under whatever your profit margin is so that you are still making money.
So here's the worst part. Steps 1 through 5 all have to be tailored toward your margin, because steps 1 through 5 affect how much you can bid for keywords, how many times you have to negate keywords. All that stuff is affected by number 6. So as you can see, I'm sure they're kind of getting pissed at us. This sucks day to day. I literally, and I know this from experience, I did this day to day for over 2 months. All those steps, I was in there every morning optimizing, clicking, figuring out what to do with my PPC campaigns, and it worked, but it was a pain.
And I want to stress this is all of those steps that we put in there, right?
Yeah.
Those are things you do every day.
Every day.
Every single day.
Yeah.
And you know what? Some people are going to be like, what? Huh?
I know.
Here's the deal. I said it before. I'm going to say it again. There is no cookie cutter answer to PPC. Mm-hmm. If you want PPC to work until a minute from now when we give you the secret, if you want PPC to work, you got to put the work in.
Yeah.
Okay?
So wouldn't it be nice if there was a solution where something could do all this automatically?
You know, Kale, that would literally be amazing.
That would be life-changing,
That would be incredible and would completely negate what I was saying, that there is no cookie cutter answer. And that there is an easy solution. Kale, is there an easy solution?
Yeah, there is. So we're going to pop up on the screen here this company. It's called, I just feel like we built that up a little too much. It's called Tikka Metrics, okay? So here's a screenshot of what their main page looks like. Just Google Tikka Metrics. And what it's doing is exactly these things. It's kind of weird. It's exactly these things that we talked about. So it's doing, let me look at this over here real quick. It's pausing and getting rid of bad keywords. It does it. All you literally do is you click a couple buttons and you hit negate. And it works with Seller Central simultaneously and just gets rid of all the bad keywords. The best thing it does, I think, the coolest thing that a human could never do, is it adjusts your bids hourly. I'm pretty sure it's hourly, or at least once a day, where good keywords, the bid goes up, bad keywords, the bid goes down. That is not something you can keep up with. I'm telling you this from experience, especially when you start getting more products, you can't keep up with that.
Right.
What else does it do?
Does it migrate good keywords?
Yes, it migrates
from auto to manual?
Yes. So you click one button or a couple buttons, and I mean it's really simple, honestly. And it just goes from, say you set up that low bid auto campaign that I taught you how to do earlier before we had all these subscribers. It was like one of our first videos. I taught you how to do that, right? And set up this low bid campaign. But now it's taking all the good ones and putting them in a phrase match campaign for you. It's fantastic.
When it does that, Kel, is it also targeting improvements?
That is targeting improvement, but it's also taking stuff from your manual campaigns and putting them, if it starts out in broad, then it will move it to phrase. And if it's doing good in phrase, it will move it to exact. And it's doing all of this simultaneously. It's like, oh, it's so good.
So guess what, guys? If you made it this far, it's like 10 minutes in, something like that.
Yeah.
If you made it this far, you learned the secret.
Yeah, you did.
That I was completely lying to people at the beginning of this video.
Do we clickbait people with this?
I actually feel kind of bad.
I kind of feel bad, but not at the same time, not really, because this is the first software that we have found, and we don't make a penny off saying this.
No, we don't. We're not paid. This is not sponsored.
I'm going to get you guys, I promise I'm going to get you guys some sort of coupon code to save you guys money, but I haven't, I'm talking to the
How much is Tikka Metrics a month?
It's $99 a month.
So it's $99 a month. However, would you say that in the past 30 days, it has saved us More or less than $99.
It saved us $1,000 the first week, at least. At least.
So it's not expensive.
It literally pays for itself.
It's not expensive, but it's not cheap, but it will pay for itself because of everything that it does, especially for people like us, because we have tens and tens and tens of PPC campaigns.
I think we have 76.
76 different PPC campaigns, right? So we're not just starting out, right? We're a little ahead of where we have a bunch of different products, a bunch of different PPC campaigns. Can you imagine the amount of time that it took Kale every single day to do all those steps? There's
100 keywords in each PPC campaign. That's 7,600 keywords that I would have to go through and click. Come on, guys. Like, you got to automate this stuff.
You got to. Yeah. Automate and delegate. This is automate. But listen, that is how to optimize PPC. Literally, use the software.
And if you want to know how to put the keywords in PPC in the first place, we have an unreleased PPC video that shows step-by-step how to put keywords into a PPC campaign. We'll link it below. So you just have to enter your email so we know where to send the link.
Right.
But
absolutely. Hope you guys like that. I hope it answers some questions. Tikka Metrics is awesome. We'll work on getting you a coupon code. But, I mean, with that, that's pretty much it. We know it's a shorter video, but
check it out. We're pretty stoked about it. And also, I don't know how to end videos still.
Like, we could have just ended it right there, but I feel like that would have been really boring.
Maybe, like, if you eat this memory card, I mean, there might be something good on it.
This is an SD card.
We might get more views if you eat that. I was kidding. I think I have good stuff on there.
You think there's footage on here?
Yes.
I'm not actually going to do that.
Have a good day.
So, dude, have a good day. Good day to all of you.
Oh my gosh.